Well, a ballot measure in Oregon putting the country's oldest sanctuary state law before voters. That law currently prevents law enforcement from arresting people whose only violation is being in the country illegally. Dan Springer has more on this for us. Dan.
Yeah, Sandra, as far as we can tell, this is the first time residents of an entire state are getting to weigh in on whether or not to give sanctuary to people who are in this country illegally. The Oregon legislature passed a law in 1987 after some high-profile cases of racial profiling involving legal citizens. The law prevents local cops from making immigration arrests. Now residents get to vote on whether that law should be repealed, and it's gotten very controversial. Last year, Sergio Martinez, an illegal immigrant, deported 13 times, sexually assaulted 2 Portland women. He had just been let out of jail, even though ICE sent the Multnomah County Jail a detainer request. The sheriff said the state and local sanctuary laws prevented him from honoring the ICE request or even asking about Martinez's immigration status. 16 county sheriffs signed a letter urging a yes vote on Measure 105.
When people have committed a crime and they're being hidden and released back into society and they do more crimes, I think that is the worst thing you could possibly do.
While Oregon is definitely a blue state, just 4 years ago, residents overwhelmingly voted down a law that gave illegal immigrants a driver's license. Now, opponents of this repeal effort say it would lead to fear in the immigrant community. They say people coming to the U.S. are mostly good people looking for a better life, but they're really trying to distance this from the caravan of Central Americans.
This ballot measure is about Oregon. Our Oregon values of fairness and how we treat each other, and also about a law that we passed 31 years ago that's been working really well for us.
Right now, there are 300 sanctuary city jurisdictions in the U.S., including 7 states. Sandra?
Dan Springer, thank you.
So the Trump campaign